one of the part owners of Glide Hair Tools along with Remo, and we both are long-term hairdressers. We both started our apprenticeships in our late teens, diversified into different areas, and then Remo's always been in the industry as a sales rep for major companies and stuff like that. And after we had really young children, and we decided to start a company called Glide Hair Tools. How long ago was that? That was about
going on 15 years now.
Yeah, and we started off by Remo went over to, actually it was Cosmoprof, wasn't it, with some friends.
That's correct.
Some really old friends in the industry, and said, I'm just going to have a look, and came back 5 days later with about 2 hours sleep and said, oh, I've bought a few things. And it started arriving, didn't it?
Because we knew exactly what we were doing.
And we started a company called Glide Hair Tools. It just started that way. We've actually got our niece here, Laurice, and she's going to ask us a few questions.
So how did you start Glide, and what are each of your roles in the business?
Oh, I'm the boss. Not.
He thinks he's the boss. I think this, as a husband and wife team, can I answer this part of this question? But as a husband and wife team, it can be a challenge as well, and you have to have your roles really separate. And you know, Remo being in sales and being national sales manager for companies, that's really your gig, isn't it?
Oh, I hope so, yeah. True.
You've been a big part of you know, figures, projections, putting together promotions, telling me whether I can spend money or not, on whether something is a viable proposition as well.
Right.
Whereas, and he's more the sensible, calm, logical thinker of the business. And I think what works is I've got just the crazy ideas, sort of like I can go off on a tangent and he'll pull me back. And I think that's important too, is sometimes you need someone to pull you back, and sometimes I think I push you forward, like in making decisions. And like a lot of these decisions don't happen overnight. So I'm probably more the creative, the marketing, Facebook, Instagrammer. That's been a huge learning curve. And Remo knows the words to say, but I'm the one that doesn't.
I was just thinking, I pretend I know.
So they're quite defined roles, really. You know, one's in-house, one's out-house, really.
When you started Glide, what did you think was missing in the market, and what did you want to bring to salons and hairdressers that wasn't already out there?
Oh, I really just saw a gap for a specialised company just based on hairdressing tools, which is most people are trying to be everything for everybody. And we just so far have, in 15 years, just spent our entire time working on hairdressing tools. And when I talk about that, I mean the actual things a hairdresser uses to get the end result. So it's not the wet products, it's not the colours or anything like that. It's the brushes, it's the combs, it's the towels, it's everything that's actually used in the salon.
What do you think sets Glide Hair Tools apart from other businesses?
I think that we're a family-based business. And I know other companies are family-based, but we have our nieces and our nephews working for us at times. We have our young adult children working for us at times. And so we're very family orientated. So we've been able to work our business around our family, which has been a really big part of our strength, I think, as such. And I think that because we're both ex-hairdressers, I think we get the industry, and we understand what was lacking in the industry. And I like to say that we're really a boutique company. You know, I hate that word bespoke, because I'm not going to say that, but we're a boutique sort of like import company that really just designs tools for hairdressers, by hairdressers.
We run our whole business on 4 simple points, and it's worked really well for us. Like one of them being, we have a 60-40 ratio, and 60% of all our products are either partially or completely designed by Joe and myself, where we make it, even though it might be a fantastic product, it's also got to be practical. And it's very important to be edgy and a bit different, and to always be looking for the future. So that 60-40 ratio works very well. The 40% being products that hairdressers use on a daily basis, like a hairdressing clip. So you've got to have those as well. So that one's very important. The branding, everything we do is branded. I'm very passionate about branding, and I look at outside the industry, not inside, and I see what people like McDonald's and Commonwealth Bank and things like that. And when we talk about them, we quite often straight away know the golden arches. We know what bank, and we laugh about it, you know. But that's really good branding. And so everything we do, we don't bring it in unless it's branded, and that's really helped us grow, I think.
Well, it has. It's our identifying mark,
Mm.
and so I think we've almost transposed that into another side too now, where we are now really into helping salons make their mark.
Yeah, that's worked very well.
Branding's become a big part of our business, which going back 5 years ago we didn't do, and we really started wanting to see salons promoting their own name in their business by branding their capes, their aprons, combs, helping them with social media banners, all of that to get their name out there. We feel that that's really important for small business.